This whole scene upsets me.
And he was just a few weeks away from retirement.
Oh my god. Ah, yes. Were they in the middle of a lake, perhaps? Was it almost Christmas?
Did he also pick up a... Well, it's November.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I've heard you speak many times in court. I've seen how you treat people. Besides Japanese people. What's up, everybody? KBTV on the Sun, and welcome back to the fourth case of the second greatest returning game. Gregson is dead. We are currently investigating this whole situation right now at the crime scene.
The fish got him.
There are no fish over here, though.
Someone stole the fish as evidence.
An empty fireplace makes the room feel even colder than it would be otherwise, doesn't it?
It's thick like dust. Look. I think it would be fair to say it hasn't been used in a very long time.
In other words, whoever lived in this room must have been extremely hardy in cold weather.
Or nobody lived here at all, and merely visited when the occasion arose. I wouldn't like to say which is more likely.
No, that's right. It's one or the other. Ah, Ryunosuke.
I'm just gonna live in this place and never clean ever.
Oh, it's a photograph stand. I suppose it must be a picture of one of Inspector Gregson's family members. Ha!
What's the matter? Your eyes look like they're about to pop out of your head.
Hey, look, Mr. Naruto, quickly!
Huh. Why do I feel like this woman is familiar somehow?
We just saw her other...
Oh my god! Took the words right out of my mouth. Alright.
She's literally our client that Shomes thrusted onto us, Ryunosuke.
Of course she's familiar. We met her only this morning.
Oh, it's... Don't tell me you forgot her name. She just forgets the first name. Mrs. Vigil!
This makes no sense. Why would there be a picture of Miss Vigil here?
To be frank, I don't think I've ever been more stumped.
I'm sorry to say, I have no idea either.
Framed photograph. A photographic print of a smiling Mrs. Vigil in her younger years. They're the same picture. It was found on the desk at the scene of the crime.
This looks like some sort of notice board or something.
And it's absolutely covered in scraps of paper.
Mr. Naruto, look!
This you mean? It's an autopsy report, isn't it?
And these are case notes here, and details of prison inmates.
Yeah. In fact, they're all the sort of documents that only a detective could normally acquire. What on earth went on in this room?
Some old newspaper cuttings. And this one here?
Oh yeah. The advertisement, you mean? To the Red-Headed League. But why? What's that doing here?
Whoever occupied this room was clearly interested in it for some reason.
What the heck is going on?
Well, hey buddy, how's it going?
Excuse me? Who wants to play some police officers?
Lord Inspector! Oh, sir!
Poor man. He can't possibly be able to focus on investigating when he's so upset.
I'm so upset!
I think he also can't focus on investigating if he has no eyes.
Oh, I'm so upset I can't see.
Hey, we have 2 more cops. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm also upset. Sorry, sir. Can't see a thing, sir. Didn't develop eyes, sir. Too many tears, sir.
Alright, perhaps I better leave you to your work then.
Oh.
This is presumably the murder weapon then.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Would you
Is
like
it
would you like the time off? I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to investigate between all those tears.
what do you think? Oh, Gina's also not doing very well right now either. Sorry. Is this gun real? I suppose.
I think so. Guns are so rare in Japan. I really know very little about them.
That's one way to know for sure, Mr. Naruhodo. Fire a shot.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was gonna suggest it if she didn't.
So no, we're at a crime scene. No. If I did that, I'd be looking for a skilled lawyer to represent me in court. Slightly safer just to ask someone who might know, I think.
Do it, you coward.
Revolver. The murder weapon that was found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street. Probably best to avoid handling it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why is there a toy police officer on the ground?
We'll get there when we get there. Ever since we came in here, I can't take my eyes off this thing. Hello?
Sorry, the audio was like going, and I was like, oh, I hope my connection's not bad right now, so I was just waiting it out.
Oh, funnily enough, neither can I. It's... Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's a hairpiece, isn't it?
It is. It is. A bright red hairpiece.
And I suppose the fact that it's right there next to where the body was found means we have to accept that Inspector Gregson wore wigs? Does it?
Do you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs?
And it's such a flame-colored red, too.
Yeah, that's a color we've come across very recently elsewhere, isn't it?
Exactly. This is a vital clue, I'm sure of it.
Red hairpiece. A flame red wig found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street. Presumably it belonged to Inspector Gregson.
So I suppose this is where the victim...
That's right. The rope is set on the body to show exactly how it was found.
No, Renosuke. They just felt artistic.
Does look like a bear.
Poor Inspector Gregson himself has already been taken away.
And would probably be under Dr. Seiss' scalpel by now, if not what happened last week.
From the shape of the rope, it would appear that the inspector was curled up in a ball. Are you feeling alright, Mr. Naruhodo, or you're not impressed by Inspector Gregson's Sonic the Hedgehog impression?
Sonic the Hedgehog, what if it's Yamcha?
Oh, they don't have Dragon Ball over in the UK. They only have the Sega Genesis.
Okay.
You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Never stopped us making Dragon Ball references this entire Let's Play, okay? Just saying, man. Never stopped us.
What?
I know it's just a rope, but... well, it conjures up quite a terrifying image. That's all. Especially with that bloodstain next to it.
Oh, I do understand. But also please understand that I don't think Miss Inspector Gregson knew what Dragon Ball was.
Nobody in this game does! What are you talking about? Don't make excuses! We got Cell over in a corner, getting ready to eat his next victim. What are you talking about?
Also, thank you for noticing me.
See?
Wait, why is he here right now?
Look, I heard there's a dead body. I'm trying to find it.
Wait, what? Couldn't you just make a dead body yourself?
Listen. Cell has a time machine. He's going to use it.
Okay. In some ways, what we picture in our minds can be even more worse than reality.
Susato-san is so strong, though. She's taking this far better than I am. Okay, we're gonna look at the toy now. What's this?
It would appear to be a little model policeman. It's charming, isn't it? In a way.
Seeing as it's on the floor here, do you think it belonged to Inspector Gregson?
It's a little hard to imagine Northern Zeeks playing with something like this.
But Naruto's head.
Oh, yes, I'm here playing with my policeman figure. Oh, what a great day it is to be in my special office that I never clean.
I mean, he makes crime scene, like he makes crime scene models in his office. Why wouldn't he have this thing? I don't know. I can see it. Maybe it's part of his display and he just brought it with him. Who knows? It's only about 8 centimeters tall. Could have fallen out of someone's pocket, I suppose. I think we should record it as evidence, just in case.
Yes, I agree. It is rather delightful after all. In a way.
Good golly, there's a lot of evidence for this case. Policeman figurine. A small and rather endearing model of a British policeman found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street.
The top of one of the candles in this candle holder has been completely blown off.
What?
All of them?
One?
Well, I guess one of them does have, like, ash, I guess, on it, and the others don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, there's a wax splattered on the wall behind. Look.
I suppose if a bullet had hit it.
It does seem like that the bullet hit the candle, having first passed through the inspector's body.
Ugh. Now that wax on the wall looks like blood to me.
Candelabrum. A candelabrum from the wall under the room on Fresno Street where the inspector was found dead. The top of one of the candles appears to have been blown off.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, now that we have an image proper, one of them does look a little different from the other two.
But the question is, why are the other two melted? Like, did they just replace only that one candle?
Oh. Excuse me. What happened to our crying cop?
I'm still crying. If you're looking down on us from the great beyond, Inspector, don't worry. We'll look after things at the yard.
I've interrupted some deep thoughts there.
Ugh.
Is there anything else I have to look?
How you doing, Bob? I'm doing awful, George. I'm still crying. Same here, Bob. Same here.
Somebody's very haphazardly nailed those boards over the broken glass, haven't they? You couldn't even really call it a window anymore.
Well, if you remember the window in Mr. Matsune's room, that was blocked up with bricks. This one does at least to let in some light, so you could...
You could say nothing more about it. I'm starting to feel even more sorry for Mitsu Natsume now. What else are we examining? It looks like there's nothing else around this room. Did I miss something over here?
Can we inspect the wallpaper?
Inspect the what?
Wallpaper. No? Okay.
It's not letting me. Did I miss something?
Were we supposed to get a notice of, hey,
Yeah.
we saw everything?
Yeah,
Oh.
we should be.
The ceiling?
I got everything. That's the ceiling does not give me anything. Hold on.
I'll say like that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Hear me out and go back to the other screen. The top of the window? That doesn't have planks? No? Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking that patch on the ceiling
Okay,
right there
hold
that
on.
has like.
Let me make sure I got everything to be absolutely sure. Yeah, I got everything. There's nothing else here. I guess I don't get a cue to say, hey, we got... Usually there's a cue that says, hey, you got everything. And I didn't get it. Interesting.
This is an advanced Ace Attorney now. You gotta figure it out when you're
Now,
done.
we're back to the old school ones where they don't tell us anything.
This is no ordinary Ace Attorney. This is advanced Ace Attorney.
You thought it was just AA? It's actually AAA.
The helmet of this charming...
Sorry. I was like, oh, I don't know who's talking anymore. Let's go, because I've decided on the other outfits. I was just like, that's a new character. I don't voice them.
No, yours is Susato. You're good.
I know.
The helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear.
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody has enjoyed twisting around and around for fun. Shall we try twisting it around and around too? For fun.
Naruhodo. It's evidence.
Whoa! What?
What is that?
Oh my god! It pulled the stick out of its butt!
It appears to be some sort of key.
But it's tiny though. Couldn't be a key for a door, not at that size. So what is it for, I wonder? The second sentence.
I hate that validated his messing around.
Giving it a twist causes a key-like shaft to pop out from the base.
A key like what?
I'm just reading what it told me to read.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
This looks like some sort of key.
Yes, it does. Didn't we already clarify that? A very tiny and simple key.
It kind of looks like a gun.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same
That's
thing.
a really tiny gun. Like this thing
Yeah,
is
but
really
like, what do you?
small.
Yeah, but look at it.
How do you fire it?
You twist the head the other side.
What's a little key doing inside a figurine of a policeman in the first place? What's it for? Huh. Alright, well, I guess that's a mystery we'll figure out another time. You know what? I'm gonna move. It's a little odd, but nothing's triggering, and I don't see anything else I need to interact with, so we're gonna go talk to Lord Chief Justice, because, I don't know.
Maybe we need to talk to Van Sakes. It's like, oh,
1st
never
of
mind.
November, British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. We've already talked to Baroque. There's something else we need to grab before we can talk to him again.
Okay. You've made good time.
This is probably final. Yep, it's final. Have fun, final.
I took an express train back to London.
Hey, guess who's back? I can hear Lord Strongheart. Can you?
You can hear me from across the whole state.
This thing probably echoes like crazy in here.
Yes, it sounds like he's talking to someone.
Everything in place.
Oh, now he has two swords.
I had a private compartment on the train so I could check all the paperwork.
It's
Kazuma-sama.
And he's dual wielding. Your timing is impeccable.
That's just the birds.
Stealth.
It is?
No doubt you have heard the sickening news about the Reaper's latest devilry.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't believe it, of course, though, Lord Strongheart. That Lord Van Siegs could have done such a thing to Inspector Gregson.
I believe only in the facts. And the facts in this case point to one thing. The unavoidable accusal of Lord Van Siegs for this crime. We must bring charges against the Reaper for taking the life of our legendary detective.
Oh, no, surely not.
It's a truly regrettable situation. Tomorrow the Forensic Science Symposium finally begins. At the very least, though, we can show the world our justice system's swift and equitable processes.
So does that mean the trial is tomorrow?
Precisely. In fact, this is a fine opportunity for introductions.
Hi. Kazuma.
But of course. You're already acquainted, aren't you? Mr. Asogi here will be present, You're
getting ahead of yourself.
Hang on. Excuse me, let me try that again. Mr. Asogi here will be present at tomorrow's proceedings. I read ahead into the script. I apologize. Leading the prosecution. There you go. That's how I meant to say it.
Who could have saw this coming? Whoa! Wait. What? Kazuma?
As I'm sure you're aware, he's a very capable practitioner of law.
Kazuma-sama, a prosecutor?
Alright.
Okay,
God,
just stand
He's just
back
standing
from my
there.
car.
Menacingly? Quite literally.
I'm sure you can imagine that tomorrow's trial will be closely followed all over London. In fact, no. People all over the Empire will be watching closely to see how it unfolds.
There's no salvation for anyone in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper of the Bailey. And now, the Reaper himself must stand in the dock.
Quite so. The public wants answers about the Reaper. Answers about how and why those who escaped conviction subsequently died mysterious deaths.
But Lord Van Siegs firmly denies any involvement in such matters.
And there have been thorough investigations that have proven him to be innocent.
That's certainly true. Or it has been, at least, until now.
Lord Strongheart, I believe in the facts, unless I don't like them, in which case they're no longer facts.
No, tomorrow's trial will mark the start of a new chapter in our country's great judicial history.
How many birds do you have in this clock?
Many.
So, Kazuma will be prosecuting tomorrow?
That's right.
But is it a fate story, Lord Strongheart?
Accomplished young law practitioners cannot pick and choose their roles.
Yes? They can? Huh? Okay,
Not under his rule.
apparently.
And imagine what it will mean for the prosecution to know the strategies commonly employed by the defense. The devastating combination, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I've no doubt at all that Cosmo will be razor sharp as a prosecutor.
That's why Kazuma-sama. There's shooting many other highly skilled prosecutors in Great Britain.
It was a personal request. I asked to be assigned to the trial.
You asked for this? But why? I don't know, Ryanosuke. Revenge? I mean, did the end of case 3 not clue you in on the situation?
It'll all become clear tomorrow. I'm guessing you intend to stand for the defense, don't you? Although, the Reaper appears to be turning down all offers of representation.
I'm surprised such a personal request would have been upheld. It seems unprecedented, quite exceptional, in fact.
You are quite right, Ms. Mikotoba. Tomorrow's trial will be unprecedented and exceptional in every way. After all, the accused is one of Britain's greatest prosecutors, the pride of the Empire. It would be unwise to give the public a reason to perceive it as the judiciary closing ranks.
So that's why you're happy to let a foreigner handle the prosecution?
Ryanosuke, let's see how your skills have been honed. After practicing law in this land for so many months.
Kazuma,
You didn't come here to learn law in the first place.
I don't understand why you're being so hostile to me now. This is going to end well, my friend.
Is he mad that you took his position for the exchange thing? We thought he was
No.
dead.
No, no, I'm pretty sure he's just looking forward to take down Van Zeeks right now, and that's all his eyes are on at the moment. Oh yes, we noticed that there was a gun at the scene of Inspector Gregson's death. Do you know if it belongs to Lord Van Zeeks?
That would be a question for the lead detective investigating the scene.
Well, the thing is, she wasn't sure, so she told me I should ask somebody higher up who might know.
That's right, Mr. Naruto. Be direct.
It's certainly a model that's issued to all personnel involved in law enforcement, yes. Which includes prosecutors, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Why, in that case, it can only have been belonged to the victim.
You know, we could also just present it to Baroque and be like, is this yours?
No.
No, Gregson had his gun on his person.
What about Lord Van Zeeks?
He claims it's currently not in his possession.
What?
According to his story, he lost it. In short, it's more than a little suspicious.
But just because the gun in question is the same type as the defendant's, there's no proof that's actually his.
There's no proof that it's not either.
Well, you're sus.
No, of course not. I was doing tasks.
Nevertheless, the situation is grave for Lord Van Zeeks.
Sorry.
I just got the joke too, don't worry. Sir, what are you doing in the vents?
I was doing tasks at medical.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what they're going on about.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry for all the worry I've caused you, but it'll be alright now.
I don't know about that, Chief. Has your memory completely returned?
Yes, completely. I remember everything. Including what I was coming here to do.
Right.
Kazuma-sama. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you alive and well like this. But how did you come here to be in London when you were suffering from amnesia?
It was the voice of all the fangirls and fanboys.
You must live!
This past year, I've been hearing it in my head constantly, saying the same thing over and over. Go to London. That's where your destiny awaits. It was that voice that guided me here to London.
I'm so sorry for what's happened, but that doesn't explain how you found tickets and everything to get here.
Don't worry about it.
Remember, he smuggled his way over, remember?
Okay.
Anyway, my memory might have returned to me, but there's something that won't return to the way it was before.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm a prosecutor now, so I'm sure our paths will cross again very soon.
Like tomorrow.
It doesn't look like we're going to glean much more here. Well, thank you very much, Lord Strongheart.
Why are you thanking me? That sounded terrible for you, but I mean, okay. Remember, tomorrow's trial will go down in our empire's history. So in the words of your compatriot, don't
Yes!
get up.
Well, we haven't been confirmed to be the defense lawyer for Baroque yet, so...
I see you already.
Yes!
Get up. There's much you could learn from the public gallery.
See, even he already knows, see? We're not defending anything yet. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. We'll see ourselves out.
Hold it!
Before you go, Ryunosuke,
Oh, what is it, Kazuma?
I just wanted to thank you.
Kazuma-sama, what?
You took my determination to heart and brought it with you over the ocean in my stead. And you carried out my role to perfection.
I always wanted to that study British law in order to change our own justice system. It was your dream, and Mr. Noraholo didn't want that to die with you.
Yes, but I had another purpose for coming here.
Oh,
I actually have a favor to ask.
Which is...
This trial I'll be prosecuting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there to see how it ends. Right in front of me, as the defense counsel.
Why? What's this all about?
I know you have what it takes.
But Lord Van Zieks would never put his fate in my hands.
On the contrary, he recognizes your talent.
He does?
he does?
It's not easy to see behind the facade sometimes. Here, have a look at this.
That's...
Lord Van Zieks and Inspector Gregson.
in a photograph that must have been taken some time ago by the looks of it.
Yeah, you can tell because he's smiling.
He also doesn't have a
And because-
scar.
Also, his brother's there.
And who's the third person?
Oh, I guess. I mean, I just kind of assumed because we already saw a picture of it.
Yeah, but Ryunosuke's memory is very selective. We already established this.
True.
It was displayed very prominently in the detective's office.
In Gregson's office, you mean?
Yes. What I'm trying to say is, if you really think you can trust the Reaper, you might find that some straight talking makes him take a different view. Take it.
Gregson's photograph. An old photographic print displayed rather prominently in Inspector Gregson's office, as if it were a treasured memory.
And I'm just imagining you give this to Van Zeeks, and he just goes like, "Oh, great, thank you for this reminder. Now both of these people are dead. Thank you for that. I really needed this."
And then he rips it up.
Well, we're gonna find out once we present it.
Grabs one of his bottles, breaks it open, and it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to be the third victim?"
I don't understand. Why are you giving me this?
Just hurry, Ryunosuke. Visiting hours at the prison are almost over.
What are you doing, Kazuma?
You're no longer asking. Be the defense.
I like that every time it does the impact noise with Kazuma, his hair like it's like, oh yeah, this is where it's supposed to billow in the wind, and it's like, oh right, he doesn't have the headband anymore. Can't do that. Crap.
Alright, well, we're gonna present this photograph in the next video, because we're a little bit over now. So we'll see you all then. We'll just
let Strongheart stare at you into your very soul.
We have two people staring into our souls right now. Very concerning.
Yes, me and my new bouncer. Let us stare into your soul as the video ends.
Oh my god.
That's right, look directly into my eyes, viewer. Directly into my eyes, not his, my eyes. Mine, that's right. Waste your time.
You can see your soul, I can see your Steam wish list, and I'm just shaking my head.